If you are watching this video, then congratulations! You survived the 5-week break between Sao Paulo and here. Or, if you can listen to Google Cloud, you survived an average Formula E season break. We're so back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here to stay. Until Jen at least. So, let's head into Mexico City Prix, and yeah, just roll the intro already. Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Formula E in a nutshell. Today's news. Jake Dennis does whatever hell this is. Formula E allies with Roblox. And the FI Awards just happened. And if you're wondering where the joke is, just watch this.
We had our fair share of mistakes and fuck ups. Give a little, can I say that here? No. Yeah, oh sorry, yeah. I got fined.
Well, let's get serious, and after Nick DeBris did what he did down into the first corner, and absolutely sent it, he apologised just a few days after the incident. The big news is that Formula E have made a new official video game on Roblox. Yeah, you heard that. On Roblox. But with not much happening on track, let's see what happens on track and get FP1 underway. Porsche paid tribute to Hans Hermann, the first Porsche Le Mans winner who tragically passed away on the 9th. They paid tribute with a silver livery. Let's lighten up the mood then. It's race 150 for Formula E, and Felipe Drugovich is looking for a very good race, but he oddly had a 3-place grid penalty after what he did in Sao Paulo. Why I say oddly? Well, he served that penalty in Sao Paulo. Flipping Pepe came off worst though, receiving a back of grid penalty alongside 4 penalty points. Pascal Wehrlein was driving around the Peltada until Da Costa showed him that they still hate each other, ended with Dennis on top in FP1 as the rivalry between Barnard and Ticktum heats up. Meanwhile on Saturday, not much happened. If your name is Antonio and you've just grown your hair back. It may have been eventful for Jake Dennis, who will spend his way onto the track. Thank goodness it only went to be a reprimand. Ticktum will go wide at turn 1 and he wouldn't be the only one. Several others making the mistake of thinking that Nick DeBris was on the inside of them. Wehrlein picked Buemi at the end, but all eyes are on the Swiss, wondering what he could do in qualifying. In one of the closest group stages ever, Dennis and Muller would unsurprisingly go 1-2, with Barnard and terrorist number 2 Mortara going through alongside them. Unfortunately, Dak missed out because Jaguar, but the big shock came in Group B, because Cassidy out of the Jules isn't really a shock, is it? Wehrlein forgot what car he was driving and gets eliminated from qualifying. In his place would be Swiss pro Buemi, alongside car-based YouTuber Tactum, title fumbler Evans, and Olive Roller, because he's freaking inevitable. The quarterfinals let us know that Porsche being dominant here for 4 years does not mean that will be the same for 5, as Dennis, Muller, and even Tictum couldn't go through. It with Barnard, Mortara, Buemi, and Evans to progress. The baby kept to the track to beat Edo, while Jaguar's Bolt for Mitch arrived, letting Buemi go through to the final. Now for the final, Barnard is nearly 3 tenths up at this point. He just has to perfect the last corner. He didn't perfect the last corner. Genuinely one of the best Formula E qualies I've ever seen. And that isn't even the climax of the weekend, because we still have the race to watch. We were lights out, and we were underway, and Buemi forgot to break into turn 1. Wehrlein went early for his attack mode, cutting through to the lead, but he didn't really pull away with the attack mode. It was just normal Formula E shenanigans until the race stopped at turn 1. Rollo took the lawnmower line at turn 5 as the full course yellow was called out, meaning he lost positions, and more importantly 2 minutes of his attack mode. This full course yellow was then later converted into a safety car for shits and giggles, I guess. During this safety car, Buemi pits and Ericsson gets penalised for track extending. Now, AI says Nico Muller has a 38% chance of winning. And with hindsight, I can proudly say that what Gemini just said there was complete and utter rubbish. At turn 5, Nick Cassidy went to the inside line of Da Costa. Antonio then decided that offense was the best defense. But I don't agree with that, given what happened in the Packers game last night. So he span Gunter around, and Tictum got caught up in all of this. And this is where the race really came alive. Muller just forgot to turn into turn 5 a few laps later, allowing Mitch Evans to go into the lead. But look behind at Nick Cassidy. He's got attack mode, and I'm legitimately thinking, right now, is he about to finesse this one and win the race? And Dennis was coming out of nowhere with his attack mode as well. By the late stage, the race was almost flat out, so Edo's only chance is to use the attack mode he still has, and hold off Cassidy on the last lap to save energy, because he's lower on energy compared to Nick. He failed though, and as Roller and Barnard got Dennis at the line, Nick Cassidy hung on to take the win in Citrus Fruit's second ever race. Mental. So if I were to rank this race from a scale of 1 to 10, then it will probably be 10. I'm so glad we got an actual race here compared to seasons 9 and 10. They were more boring. Season 11 was definitely a step in the right direction compared to this race. The driver, same as last time. Nick Cassidy is absolutely flying right now. The man on form. The moment had to be his defending. I mean, how can I not pick that? So next up is Miami. I sure hope you stick around to watch that, but until next time, it's goodbye.